I should have known. Fancy seeing you here, Professor McGonagall. How did you know it was me? My dear Professor, I've never seen a cat sit so stiffly. You'd be stiff if you'd been sitting on a brick wall all day. All day, when you could have been celebrating. I must have passed a dozen feasts and parties on my way here. Oh, yes, everyone's celebrating all right. You'd think they'd be a bit more careful, but no. Even the Muggles have noticed something's going on. It was on their news. I heard it. Flocks of owls, shooting stars. Well, they're not completely stupid. They were bound to notice something. Shooting stars down in Kent. I'll bet that was Daedalus Diggle. He never had much sense. You can't blame them. We've had precious little to celebrate for 11 years. I know that, but that's no reason to lose our heads. People are being downright careless out on the streets on broad daylight, not even dressed in Muggle clothes, swapping rumors. A fine thing it would be if on the very day you-know-who seems to have disappeared at last, the Muggles found out about us all. I suppose he really has gone, Dumbledore. It certainly seems so. We have much to be thankful for. Would you care for a sherbet lemon? A what? A sherbet lemon. They're a kind of Muggle sweet I'm rather fond of. No, thank you. As I say, even if you-know-who has gone, my dear Professor, so surely a sensible person like yourself can call him by his name. All this you-know-who nonsense. For 11 years I've been trying to persuade people to call him by his proper name. Voldemort. It all gets so confusing if we keep saying you-know-who. I've never seen any reason to be frightened of saying Voldemort's name. I know you haven't, but you're different. Everyone knows you're the only one you-know-who. All right, Voldemort was frightened of. You flatter me. Voldemort has had powers I will never have. Only because you're too, noble to use them. It's lucky it's dark. I haven't blushed so much since Madame Pomfrey told me she liked my new earmuffs. The owls are nothing but to the rumors that are flying around. You know what everyone's saying about why he's disappeared, about what finally stopped him? What they're saying is that last night Voldemort turned up in Godric's Hollow. He went to find the Potters. The rumors that Lily and James Potter are that they're dead. Yes. Lily and James, I can't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. Oh, Albus! I know. That's not all they're saying. He tried to kill the Potter's son, Harry, but he couldn't. He couldn't kill that little boy. No one knows why or how, but they're saying that when he couldn't kill Harry Potter, Voldemort's power somehow broke, and that's why he's gone. It's true? After all he's done, all the people he's killed, he couldn't kill a little boy? It's just astounding of all the things to stop him. But how in the name of heaven did Harry survive? We can only guess. We may never know. Hagrid's late. I suppose it was he who told you would be here, by the way? Yes, and I don't suppose you're going to tell me why you're here of all places? I've come to bring Harry to his aunt and uncle. They're the only family he has left now. You can't mean the people who live here. Dumbledore, you can't. I've been watching them all day. You couldn't find two people who are less like us, and they've got this son. I saw him kicking his mother all the way up the street, screaming for sweets. Harry Potter, come and live here. It's the best place for him. His aunt and uncle will be able to explain everything to him when he's older. I've written them a letter. A letter? Really, Dumbledore, you think you can explain all this in a letter? These people will never understand him. He'll be famous, a legend. I wouldn't be surprised if today was known as Harry Potter Day in future. There will be books written about Harry. Every child in our world will know his name. Exactly. It would be enough to turn any boy's head. Famous before he can even walk and talk. Famous for something he won't even remember. Can't you see how much better off he'll be growing up away from all that until he's ready to take it? Yes, you're right, of course. But how's the boy getting here, Dumbledore? Hagrid's bringing him. You think it is wise to trust Hagrid with something as important as this? I would trust Hagrid with my life. I'm not saying his heart isn't in the right place, but you can't pretend he's not careless. He does tend to... What was that? Hagrid. At last. And where did you get that motorbike? Borrowed it, Professor Dumbledore. Sir, young Sirius Black lent it to me. I've got him here, sir. No problems, were there? No, sir. House was almost destroyed, but I got him out all right before the Muggles started swarming around. He fell asleep as we was flying over Bristol. Is that where? Yes, he'll have that scar forever. Couldn't you do something about it, Dumbledore? Even if I could, I wouldn't. Scars can come in useful. I have one myself over my left knee, which is a perfect map of the London Underground. Well, give him here, Hagrid. We'd better get this over with. Could I say goodbye to him, sir? You wake the muggles. Sorry, but I can't stand it. Lily and James dead, and poor little Harry left off to live with muggles. Yes, it's all very sad, but get a grip on yourself, Hagrid, or we'll be found. Well, that's that. We've no business staying here. We may as well go and join the celebration. Yeah, I'd best get this bike away. Good night, Professor McGonagall, Professor Dumbledore, sir. I shall see you soon, I expect, Professor McGonagall. Good luck, Harry. To Harry Potter, the boy who lived.